doesn't work hard enough, doesn't do enough off the ball, doesn't track back, doesn't work hard enough. He's a luxury player. And in a United side that needs a bit more substance, I think he embodies certain aspects of the reasons why they aren't good enough as a team. You've got 3 years to go. Go away. I'll see you in a year's time, possibly. Or maybe I'll sell you in that period of time and get somebody in your position that's a bit more substantive than you.
Damn. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Zogz and I'm back. Yes, I'm back with another video, giving you all the content here. As you can see from the title of this video, Simon Jordan reacts to Bruno Fernandes getting a new deal and all good stuff. Before we get into this reaction video, I saw a snippet on Twitter where he was talking about Bruno Fernandes not working hard, he doesn't track back, he's a luxury player, and I thought it was an absolute load of waffle. So I was like, nah mate, I need to react to the full video because I need to see some context, yeah? Some context. I don't want to take things out of context and all of a sudden he's saying something that, you know what I'm saying? I need to listen to what my man is saying, because I do agree with him when it comes to United. Even though he goes on United hard, past experiences, maybe a therapist can talk to him about why he hates United so much, but he does talk a lot of facts. So let's get into the video.
I'm underwhelmed by him.
Why?
I think there was a period of time where he was very talismanic for Manchester United, and it was a false dawn for both Manchester United, for the manager of Manchester United at the time, and subsequently for what he's been able to achieve going forward. I wonder, in the great Manchester United teams of the past, and I know that we don't want to live in the past, but you can't help but do that with teams that have achieved so much and there's so much iconography around. I wonder if he would have gotten into teams of that nature.
On that point, I don't think Bruno Fernandes would have got into any of the great teams that we had. I don't see him. He'd probably be on the bench if you really think about it, but I don't think he would have got into the team because I don't think his style of play would have fit in with the 2008 team. I don't think it would have fit in the 1999 team because that was a 4-4-2 flat, and even the 2008 was more of a 4-4-2, but it changed to a 4-3-3 with Ronaldo in the wings and stuff like that and Bruno on the left. So yeah, but it's also unfair because those teams were great, and I do that as well. I have a trouble of, like, every time I see a player, I'm like, yeah, but is he as good as Scholes? Yeah, but is he as good as Ronaldo? Is he as good as Rooney? Like, I always do that. Because that is the standards of where Man United used to be, and if you want to be at the top, that's what the standards are. So I do see what he's saying, but at the end of the day, I don't think the players in Liverpool or the players in Man City get into the Man United team from the past. That's just my opinion, and they're dicking the league right now. But I think it's an easier league. I think football has changed to two-man strikers to one-man strikers, so defenders look better. Yeah, that's a dig at Van Dijk. I think certain players suit a certain system, a certain style of play that maybe if they went into another team that was playing different, they probably wouldn't look as good. Do you know what I mean? A lot of players in the City look good in that system because they're all kind of intricate passing technical players, but they probably won't be good in Klopp's system where it's more like high pressure, running into spaces, whatever. So it is kind of getting your best players for the system that you have. So I'm not going to say, you know, Bruno may have not fit in. I think it might have been a system issue, but I think in terms of his output and his quality, I think he would have got in. He would have frustrated the shit out of us, but let's not act like we didn't have players back in the day that didn't frustrate us as well, you know what I'm saying? Like Nani and that.
It's a situation when it expires, but we haven't got a new manager in the door at Manchester United, and already there seems to be a group of people signing players or re-signing players without necessarily the manager coming into the job. Now, of course, the argument will be, if you know what the model is, then you just need a manager to slot into that, and managers come in and out. I don't.
But anybody coming in is going to want Bruno.
I don't know. I think
incidentally, his contract expires in the summer of 2025.
Well, so why are we doing anything now? It's 3 years.
Exactly.
United want to reward him with a new and improved deal because of his performance since he arrived.
But they're outside of their mind. He's got 3 years left on his contract. The current performance of the entire Manchester United team doesn't need to be rewarded. They need to be smacked around the head with a cricket bat and woken up.
Wait, so hold on. His contract is ending 2025. It's now 2022. We're going to get a new manager in the next few weeks, yeah? So let's wait till the summer, right? It's only like 4 or 5 months later. You can't wait 4 or 5 months. What's going to happen in those 4 or 5 months with Bruno, man? Why do you need to give him any deal? It's not like he's on his last year and you're like, oh shit, you need to keep him here. I understand they probably don't want a Pogba situation where a player of his caliber and his quality goes for free. But he's got 3 years left, bro. So even if he doesn't sign a contract this season and you let it to next season, 2023, you still got 2 years on your contract. If the manager don't rate him, which you will know very quick, he will either sell him in January or sell him in the next summer. Apparently you want to reward him. What do you want to reward him for? Yeah, he's been good, but the whole team has been dead food. Dead food. Yeah, dead food, bruv. How could you reward anyone? The fact that you're rewarding people for being this crap just tells me what the problem is at this club. That there is no ruthlessness. There is no accountability for anything. You're incompetent, fine. You get another contract. Oh, you sell shirts, you get another contract. Oh, you get loads of clicks on social media. Here's another contract. That's the problem with this club.
But the more I've looked at him, the less I've become impressed by him. I think he embodies a sort of ahead of themselves mentality. I think he talks a very good game. I think he talks a very good outlook, a very good disposition. But
United
there's been many a
need
time
that at the moment, do they not?
Well, no, they don't need people talking a good game. They need people delivering a good game.
He's a leader.
No, he's not. He's not a leader on the pitch. Doesn't work hard enough. Doesn't do enough off the ball. Doesn't track back. Doesn't work hard enough. He's a luxury player. And in United's side that needs a bit more substance, I think he embodies certain aspects of the reasons why they aren't good enough as a team. As an individual, he's a very good footballer at times.
Wow. He called Bruno Fernandes a luxury player. A luxury player. Simon, mate, that's a howler. That's a stinker, that is. That is an absolute, unequivocal load of rubbish you're talking there. Absolute load of rubbish. Bruno Fernandes does not work hard, does not track back. I've seen Bruno Fernandes make last-ditch tackles on the counter-attack in front of our 18-yard box. I've seen it multiple times. There's one thing with Bruno that you cannot tarnish his name with. He does work hard. If anything, sometimes he works too hard and he's the only one that presses and he leaves a huge gap and then all of a sudden we get counter-attack. Now that's on him, but you can't say he doesn't work hard and he's a luxury player. I don't think he's a luxury player. I think one of the reasons why Bruno Fernandes got so much love at United, yeah, because at United, we've seen a lot of players come in that can create stuff and do this stuff, but he had that grit, he had that fight, he runs around, he gets stuck in. One of the reasons why people don't like Pogba is because Pogba doesn't really have that to his game and he's more flamboyant with it and he just, takes about 4 or 5 touches, caresses the ball and then passes it. Whereas Bruno works hard, he sprints to the ball, he tries to press, all this stuff. You can't say that Bruno Fernandes does not work hard. That is a load of crap, bruv. That is the biggest load of crap I've ever seen. That's how you know you don't really watch Manchester United. Because if you think Bruno don't work hard, then what you got to say for the rest of these lads? Because if Bruno is the only one that is working hard, I don't see Rashford working hard. I don't see Pogba working hard. I don't see anyone doing the basics of tracking back and doing this. Bruno does it countless times. Bearing in mind, he plays like a number 10. He plays like a number 10 and he ends up coming back and making tackles and running forward. He does too much sometimes. He wants to be the hero. He wants to be like Captain Marvel. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to compare him to Brian Robson, but he gives me that vibe where he would just do anything. Like, he would just tackle someone at the left back, then he'll cross it at the right wing, and then he'll take a shot from midfield, and then he'll play a pass as a number 6 position. He just does everything. Bruno doesn't have a specific role. Bruno's role is do as much as you like, and just make sure it's quality and it's effective. So to say that he doesn't work hard, load of waffle.
It's not going to be Manchester United light that will overcome Manchester City
the players you're
and
talking
Liverpool.
about there are all in the past. The team of
Well,
now,
of course.
Bruno's right up there. He's a leading light. But you have to accept
he
that.
is a leading light in a lightweight Manchester United. And a lightweight Manchester United are not going to hunt down the Liverpool and the Manchester Cities of the world, because they are a different animal. From the boardroom to the dugout to the pitch, they're a different animal.
See, there was one good point. You're competing with Man City and Liverpool, who are different from the owner's perspective, the boardroom's perspective, the recruitment's perspective, the coaching's perspective, and the whole club. That's my whole point. That's the whole thing with Manchester United. Yeah, Manchester United is not the team anymore. It's not the club anymore. The second Ferguson left and David Gill left, the club is showing what they really are. This is the Glazers club. The Glazers never contributed to those players that he was talking about. No way. Yeah, they came in their time. That wasn't them. That was Fergie. Now Fergie's gone. We've seen what we are. We see what we are. And I do agree. We are Manchester United light. Bruno, like I said, would he have got into those teams? Maybe, maybe not. Probably on the bench. I wouldn't say he would be starting. No way. Despite all of this, Bruno, the impact he's had, he was getting Cantona comparisons. No, I don't agree with that, but it was talking about it like he's come in and it's probably been one of the best seasons where we was like 7th, and he pushed us up all the way to 3rd. And he was scoring a goal a game, assisting a goal a game. His stats are ridiculous in terms of paper, right? And obviously when you watch him, it's a different matter. We were talking about a player that was putting up Frank Lampard numbers in terms of goals and assists. Like last year, he got loads of goals, loads of assists. So there's a player in there. Those players that we named from the past didn't get those stats, didn't get those statistics, didn't get those goals, didn't get those assists year in, year out. This is the only season where he's kind of dipped in form, and there could be loads of reason for that. That could be Ronaldo. That could have been the whole fans coming back into the stadium, the whole team just disjointed, all this stuff. Despite that, he got 6 assists in the Champions League, or 7 assists in the Champions League, and he scored a few. How many goals has he scored, bruv? Since Bruno's come in, he scored 12 goals in his first season. Second season, he scored 28 goals, and this season he scored 9 goals. Now, obviously, the season ain't finished, and it's a huge drop off from where he was, right? Like, huge drop off. Last season, he got 18 Premier League goals. This season, he's got 9. That's half, basically. Certain amount of goals. In a crap team, by the way. So, and he's been getting assists as well. Don't get it twisted. He's got assists and stuff. So, he has been contributing. It just hasn't been as prevalent and potent as he was last season. Like I said, that could be because Ronaldo's coming to the team and the focus has become more on him. Who knows? This is down to Bruno. This is down to the next manager to figure out what's going on with him. But for me, you can't say that Bruno is... Yeah, you just can't say he doesn't work hard. He's a luxury player. I think that's crazy talk. And I think if we don't have Bruno in the team, we will see how crap we really are.
He's here for the long haul. Surely you build around him and what he says.
No, I don't think you build around him. I think ultimately he's a luxury in the side. I think he's a player that prima facie looks very good, and he lulls us into a false sense of security. He goes absent in big games. It's a regular observation that's made about him. He goes absent in the big games. And at this moment in time, I can't help it. It's not because I have any particular vendetta against him or Manchester United. I just look at him and I think, you embody, to some extent, the reasons why Man United aren't going to climb back amongst the big boys. They're going to be big boys off the pitch for a period of time.
He's part of the reason why they won't get back to the top.
Yeah, because I think he's a lightweight. I think he's a good technical footballer, but they need something more. They need a good technical footballer that understands the reality of playing for an elite football club like Manchester United. And I listen to him. He talks a good game.
So then, what? Talking. He says he's a good technical football player, but he doesn't have a character, basically. But then he says he talks a good game. But I'm not being funny. If there's one thing that Bruno, and even the Bruno haters can't deny, it's his character, it's his mentality, it's the way he talks, it's the way he is off the pitch and on the pitch. You can't say he's not a winner. Can't say he doesn't try to lead the players. No way, bro. He's one of the only players in this team that has a personality. He's one of the only ones. I'm not Bruno's biggest fan. I'm not like fucking Bruno. I fucking look like him. But I'm not... Bruno is above all criticism. No, bro. There's games I just want to smash my screen, bro, because he's doing all these hero passes and he does stuff and you just think, what are you doing? But I know what we have. And what we have at the moment is fucking Andres Pereira, who comes back on loan. Or Jesse Lingard, who don't want to fucking play. Or Marcus Rashford, who looks like he can't even fucking play football. Space Jam things. We got players like that. Pogba don't want to be there. Let's be honest, Pogba's been absolute crap. He's been crap since he's come back. He's blowing after 60 minutes. Dead food. He's gone. Martial. Man's getting hate in Sevilla. He's gone. How many players? Donny van de Beek ain't doing shit in Everton. He's going to go. Or whatever's going to happen. You know what I mean? So what are we talking? What are we talking right here? Like, why are we getting on to the best players in our team? Yeah, they may not be good enough, but fuck me. Let's get rid of all the crap first. Then let's talk about whether Fernandes is good enough or not. And you can't say he doesn't have the character and all this stuff. You can't put it all down to him like he's an embodiment of the weak Man United. No, because we were shit before Bruno came. We were so shit before Bruno came. People forget that. And Bruno come in, we got third and second, and all of a sudden they were like, oh, okay. Calm down, bruv. Like, relax. You know? Respect. This
is a poor Man United side, right? This is a poor Manchester United side, right? And they're underachieving, and they've not gone anywhere near vaguely resembling what the assembled talent should be able to achieve as a cohesive team. How can you say to one of them with 3 years left on his contract, by the way, that crap that you and your mates have been serving up for the majority of the season, here's a 60% pay rise for it? What kind of message does that send?
That is where I do agree. He shouldn't get a new deal. Not until the new manager comes in. And also, you haven't earned it. I don't care. Like, you had 1 good season or 1.5 good seasons. And this season you've been poor. That doesn't mean you're not rewarded what you've done a year and a half ago, because you've kind of cancelled it out of what you've done. So it's kind of like, let's just kind of see what you're going to do. And also, it's not like we have a manager and he's been there for 2, 3, 4 years and everything's established and everything's stable. We don't have that. We have oh, we got a new manager. We don't even know who the next manager is going to be. We don't even know if Ten Hag's going to play with him or Pochettino's going to play with him. Who knows? They might do, they might not. But you don't know for sure. You don't know for sure. And there is no rush. 2022. His contract ends in 2025. You can wait 4 months, bruv. And that is true. What message does it send? It basically means that, you know what I mean? You can be crap if you want. You still get rewarded here. That's a problem.
150 grand a week.
Yeah, but they're going to give him another. They're going to give him another 90 grand.
Yeah, he'll go to 240.
Which is 60% pay rise.
Well, what would you do?
I'd say, well, tell you what, you've got 3 years to go. I'll have a chat with you when you start performing. You've got 3 years to go. Go away. I'll see you in a year's time, possibly, or maybe I'll sell you in that period of time and get somebody in your position that's a bit more substantive than you.
You're saying he doesn't work hard enough.
I say
a lot of United fans are going some distance with you, but most of them are saying, Simon, come on, you're a bit hefty now.
I'm saying he doesn't do enough. I'm saying he doesn't do enough. He doesn't react at times when adversity goes against a team. He doesn't work hard enough off the ball at times. He works hard going forward, but he doesn't offer anything going back. And a team is sum of all its parts.
That's bullshit. He does. He's one of the only players that does. He's one of the only players that actually runs back. But he can't do it by himself. And when all your other players are not doing it, it's very hard to be like, I'm going to keep on doing it, keep on doing it. This is how I know, Simon Jordan, you've never played football, bruv. You don't know what it's like. Yeah, when you play football, you understand there's certain things that from the outside you don't understand. Yeah, you can't understand it unless you play. When you play with players that don't track back, that don't run forward, that don't run backwards, they don't know all this stuff, it makes the player that you are all of a sudden be like, well, if you ain't going to do it, I ain't going to do it. Do you know how many times I've seen that? Do you know how many times that happens all the time? Yeah, you either do it all together or you don't. You can't. One player just can't be willy-nilly, just keep on going like a headless chicken, which Bruno kind of does. But even there's certain stages where he doesn't. And I understand, because what's the point? Why am I going to go by myself and you man are just leaving me behind? Yeah, I can do it once. I might even do it twice. But I keep doing it 3, 4, 5, 6 times. I'm going to give up. I'm going to be like, well, if you ain't going to come, I ain't going to waste my energy. What's the point? That's how I know you don't play ball. You don't watch it properly. Just pack it in. I said what I had to say. I think to say that Bruno doesn't work hard is... To say that's the only thing. He did say other stuff and I do agree with those stuff. But to say that he doesn't work hard... It's nonsense. It's nonsense. Do you know what I'm saying? He's one of the only players that does work hard. I wish if all the players worked as hard as him, maybe the team wouldn't be as bad as it looks like currently. He has dropped off this season, no doubts about it. Could be a confidence thing, could be Ronaldo coming in, could be a bunch of things. You don't know. He's dropped off, but so is everyone else. Luke Shaw's not been the same. Maguire's just dead food. Rashford doesn't look like he knows how to kick a ball. Martial's gone. Ronaldo's even struggling. Sancho was struggling when he first come in. The midfield is not good enough. The only player that's really been good this season, you can really say, yeah, he's actually been better than he was last season, was De Gea. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree with Simon Jordan? Do you agree with myself? Do you think Bruno works hard? Do you think he's a luxury player? Do we need him? Do we need to sell him? Should we be giving him a new deal right now? Let me know in the comments below. Smash the like button, subscribe, push the notification bell, all them good stuff. Follow my socials down below. You know what to do already. And I'll see you guys in the next one.